Hi, my name is Jennifer, and this is, what's your name?
Trinity.
Okay, and Trinity, how old are you?
6.
Okay, and today we're going to focus on showing you how to care for mixed kids' hair. As you can see, she has, textured hair. It also has a little thinness to it, a little fineness to it, but she's been having some breakage. She also has split ends. And I'm going to show you how to use a texturizer on mixed kids' hair. Let's focus in on the box. As you can see, the model in the box has curly hair. And basically, I'm just going to show you how to apply it. So let's get started. The first thing I have to do, though, I do have to prep her hair and get her ready for me to apply. But basically, you're just going to take the base. You're going to mix this. I'm also going to add the activator, and I'm also going to add the anti-breakage Aviol breakage cream. So let's get started. Okay, so now that the texturizer is thoroughly mixed, I am going to now apply it all over her head. So that way to be covered thoroughly, and then let it sit for about a couple of minutes, just to allow enough time so that way it'll be thoroughly texturized and manageable. And also I did add the avocado oil, so that way it'll help build the strength in her hair, so that way it'll stop the breakage and the brittleness. So I'll just show you. I just take, because her hair was in 4 sections by using these clips. So let me just show you how I apply it, okay? As you can see, I have on protective gloves so that the product doesn't get all over my lovely hands. And basically, I just really focus on her roots, okay, to allow, because she has a lot of breakage at the bottom. And towards the end, I'll show you how to trim her split ends. But for right now, I'm just showing you how to apply the product onto her hair. So just going to work it in. So there you have it. Again, it's all about me applying it all over her hair. So I'm going to go ahead and continue on with this process, and I will be back for the next step for the shampoo. Okay, so it's all over, has been applied all over her hair. So the next process would be to rinse it out and wash it out. And the product that I'm going to be using is the packet that came with it, which is the olive oil ORS shampoo. And it does say it is a neutralizing shampoo, so that way it can be washed out thoroughly. Okay, then after that, I'm going to follow up with the conditioner packet as well. So stay tuned and let's see how it came out. Ready? Okay, so now that she is thoroughly washed and I've washed out all the product, as you can see, is real manageable. Turn around, Trinity, just so the audience can see the back of your hair. As you can see, it's very manageable. I can just run the comb through it nice and slowly without any hiccups. So the next step is I am going to blow dry her completely dry, because next it'll be time for me to trim her ends because she has a lot of split ends. So stay tuned and let's see how it turns out. Okay, so this is the part where I trim her ends, trim her split ends, so that way it will stop the breakage. Even kids her age, you have to trim the split ends so that way the breakage won't continue up the strand and continue to make her hair shorter and shorter and thinner. To maintain the healthiness of your hair, even with kids, you do have to trim the ends at least once a month. Okay. And as you can see, you can tell I trim this side, and you see how the bounciness and the fullness at the bottom and how straight it is. Well, I have not trimmed this side. Look at the ends. You see how raggedy and rigid it is, and it looks brittle. So that's the difference. If you don't trim their ends, the hair will continue to split up, and I mean you won't have any growth. It'll just continue splitting up, and your hair will stay short. So, but if you want nice and long and full thick hair, you do have to trim your ends at least once a month. So stay tuned and let me continue with the other side.